Hi folks, today we are in Snowdonia. It has been quite an impromptu snow day today. If you can see behind me, all the mountain tops are covered in snow, so it's a delicious condition day. I was meant to be camping in the Lake District with some friends, but the overnight camping weather didn't look great, so we basically called it off. However, that means that I get a snow day in the mountains today, so very happy about that. We are heading up to the Glyders in Snowdonia. So it's Glyder Fawr and Glder Fach, and we're going to do both of them today. And we're going to go up and come back down, and it's about 3,000 foot of ascent and about 6 miles. We've started at Ogwen Cottage in Snowdonia, next to Llyn Ogwen, and there's toilets, there's parking, and there's a few lay-bys down the bottom as well, which is free parking. I will drop the location in the comments below for the start. But yeah, off we go for an absolutely tremendous day, and conditions are spot on.
If you do.
From a safety point of view, because it's quite snowy and we're wanting quite an easy day, we've picked a route that we've both done 6 or 7, something like that, times before. We both know the paths really well. We don't need a map, but we have got the downloaded version if we do need it or if we were to get in trouble. Kit wise, we have both opted for micro spikes today, so little crampons, and that's because of the terrain. So a lot of it is footpaths, and there's only snow really at the top, so it's not particularly deep or particularly icy. So micro spikes are really easy just to put on over your boots. We've both got gaiters on to stop the snow going in our socks or getting the bottom of our trousers wet and the top of our boots. I've got waterproof socks on today. Ian's got a couple of pairs of socks on, I think. We've both got waterproofs. We've got whistles for emergencies, first aid kit, foil blanket, just in case, plenty of food and water. Otis has got his snow coat on as well. Also like spare layers. I've also got some very thick Gore-Tex gloves with me because that's super important as well. And we've got everything we need for a good day out in the mountains. So we know we're fully prepared. Off we go up to the top of the Glyders. So the only thing that I didn't mention kit wise is that neither of us have bought an ice axe today. We're not planning on doing any climbing or anything technical at all, mainly because we've got Otis with us. So we've just got walking poles. I don't think we'd be in any way needing an ice axe today, because we are just doing a nice snowy hike. Just hit a snow now, and it is crunchy, crispy and delicious. So good. It's so powdery and so lovely. Behind me here, this big lump of rock is Tryfan, and that is my favourite mountain in the whole of the UK. I love it because it's shaped like a classic mountain. Like as a kid, you draw a triangle and it's shaped like that, and it's fantastic. There's an amazing scramble up the North Ridge. It's a grade 1, and for like beginner scrambling, I think it's great. I love that route. I think I've done it something like 20 times. But every time you do it slightly different, and that's what I love so much about it. There's also amazing climbs up it, and there's gullies to go up, there's all sorts of things. And at the top, there's 2 big rocks, which people have famously nicknamed Adam and Eve, and it's quite common for people to jump across them, but it is risky and it is dangerous, so be very careful if you are going to do it. And then Tryfan drops down here, and then we're going to go up the Glyders there, so we're going to go loop round the back. So we have come to the base now, and the views are just incredible. Behind us, this is Llyn Ogwen, so it's there's only snow on the tops up there really. It's a super calm day, no wind chill, and it's absolutely glorious. sometimes I'm so happy that life threw a spanner in the works. I couldn't do my original plans, but this is just amazing, so definitely making the most of this weekend.
If you do,
We've just got to the top of the Glyders now. The views are unbelievable, however it was an absolute slog coming up the miners track. It was really deep at points underfoot and it was hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just wanted to chase a raven just then, didn't you?
Yeah. He was chasing snow all the way up, but yeah, we're up. We're gonna stop for some lunch now, have something to eat, and then head over to see the top of the Glyders. At the top of the Glyders now, and we've had lunch and we've popped Otis in the bag for a little rest because he's still quite young, so he's done really well to get up to the top, and I purposely kept him out the bag really to get up to the top so he kept warm and kept moving. At the top of the Glyders, this is the cantilever stone, so it's a really famous stone that sticks out there, and then literally right behind us is Glyder Fawr. So yeah, we're going to carry on over to Glyder Fawr now and go to Llyn Ogwen. It's sunny at the top, which is amazing. The views! How you feeling, Otis? So we've just walked over the top, and this is Llyn Ogwen just behind us here. So it is literally just a castle made out of rock on the top of the Glyders. What does it mean, Ian? Castle of the...
In the wind.
Castle in the wind is what it stands for, we think. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful at the top of the Glyders. Definitely want to come and see it. In the snow, it looks even more picturesque. It looks very Game of Thronesy, I think. But yeah, the views all the way around are insane. There he is. Really good boy, just chilling in the bag. He's actually got to be alright in it the last couple of times. He's really settled. I think it's because of like a decent walk beforehand, so he's doing well. Soon we won't have to go in the bag at all. Maybe able to walk the whole thing. Just come down off the Glyders now, let Otis back out to have a run around and warm up. Coming across the Glyders took forever and it felt like a very long time, didn't it? The snow was quite deep, because it's snowing, it's taken us quite a long time. I think we're about nearly 6.5 hours deep on the hike, and we're probably only about 4 miles in, but I would easily be down by now normally. So we're about to drop down into Devil's Kitchen, and then that'll take us to Llyn Ogwen and then back down to Ogwen Cottage, so a nice little couple of miles to go, not far. However, Devil's Kitchen in the snow can be a bit tricky. It's very, very steep with a lot of steps, so we'll just have to take it steady and then get back and have a nice hot drink, I think. We are just coming down Devil's Kitchen now, so it's this essentially staircase behind us, and then it comes all the way down here as well and right back to the Llyn. It is a beautiful, beautiful staircase effectively, but it is about thousands and thousands of steps up to the top, and coming down obviously there's quite a lot of snow on the ground now, so it is quite sketchy to say the least, so we're just being very careful coming down. But it is an absolutely beautiful path to take. But it is a bit of a slog up and a bit of a slog down. But I mean, the views out across the Llyn and Llyn Ogwen and that's Llyn there are pretty good really for a Crillia day. We've just seen the mountain rescue team out as well training, so they've been on training day up here today. But yeah, we passed them and obviously they do amazing work, and I've seen loads of rescues around here. Me and Nemo have been together, we've seen a couple of helicopters before as well, so thank you very much Mountain Rescue, you do a bloody amazing job. We are just at Llyn Ogwen now, and we have just dropped down off Devil's Kitchen. It has taken us 8 hours today to get here, for that hike is a very long time. But I mean, there's been a lot of snow, we've stopped, taken videos, we've chatted to people. It has been a fantastic day in the mountains. So we are heading back to the car now for a much needed rest. But yeah, the scenery today has been absolutely beautiful. Otis has absolutely smashed it today because he hasn't been in the bag all that much because it's been quite cold, and I've wanted to keep him warm really by keeping him moving. So that brings us to the end of another hike. I hope you enjoyed this one. Lots more of these bigger ones to come. I generally do a lot more of these kinds of hikes. However, I've just had Otis and he's still a pup, so I've been doing slightly smaller things. But yeah, I love Snowdonia, one of my absolute favourite places to come, so plenty more hikes to come on this one. So if you can like and share, comment and subscribe, I'd be truly grateful, and I'll see you on the next one.